Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Burlington Ice Palace, right off of Cambridge Street in the great Burlington, Massachusetts. Anthony Matos. Brady Kosses will be joining us intermittently. He's running camera today. Round of 16 matchup between the Burlington Red Devils and the Pembroke Titans. A 5 versus 15 matchup. 5 versus 21 matchup. Pembroke coming off an upset over Martha's Vineyard Regional. 3-2 in overtime down in Martha's Vineyard. So they have that upset alert energy. Burlington with 10 skaters today and 1 goalie. So it's going to be a real short-handed affair here against a very deep in the depth chart Pembroke. Between the pipes for the Devs, the 8th grader Kira Brindle, and for the Titans, it'll be Mia Dunphy, the sophomore. Should be fun, Brady. And last game, obviously, you were here. What did you notice from the Devs?
Very, very fast-paced offense in the playoffs, but they get lazy. If they get too high, they get lazy.
Game is on. Devs win the draw, and we are underway. Puck in the neutral zone, dumped in by Caitlin Tremblay. It goes back to Megan Hanrahan. Over at the right face-off circle, trying to control it. In the corner, it's Tremblay, back to the blue line. That's Rabazi. Rabazi sends it down to Tremblay at the goal line. Caitlin Tremblay in the center of the ice, trying to find Steiner. And it goes back to Weber. And the net came off its posts. A lot of Burlington early, about 32 seconds in, as we have a Pembroke line change. So it's going to be very long shifts for this Burlington team. Couple injuries. And it looks like it'll be Steiner on the draw. Going against Peyton Sowersby.
That's Tremblay.
Yeah. What did I say?
Steiner.
Oh, I said Steiner. My bad. That was Tremblay. Goes to the center of the ice. It'll be poked away by Hannah D'Angelo. And now D'Angelo gets poked free by Tremblay, as this one's in the neutral zone, and dumped in by Peyton Sowersby. Over to Audrey Laws. At the right face-off circle, losing a tire is Steiner. Stuck in center of the ice, Rabazi trying to control it. It'll go back to Steiner. Steiner dumps it in, turns it over to Sowersby. Excuse me, that's D'Angelo. And it goes back and immediately recovered by Grace Cazolias. Back to center ice, it's the captain, Hannah D'Angelo. D'Angelo back over to Emily Stone. Stone finds Rabazi. Rabazi cross ice, Weber. Weber over to Ciccolini. Ciccolini dumps the puck in behind Dunphy. And it'll be Ella Sullivan controlling. Loose in front. Ciccolini can't get it to her forehand. That's Coker on net. Save made. Loose rebound. And the Titans recover. Shot on net by Shayla Coker. It'll be Allison Nee turning it over. That's Ciccolini. Puck right at the red line. Recovered by the Devs. That's Nikki Griffin. Over to Coker, and we have a penalty. It'll be Pembroke on the power play to start things out about 2 minutes into this one. It'll be a trip on Nikki Griffin. So the Titans, right off the upset, coming to the Ice Palace. 2 minutes in, and they're on the power play.
2 minutes tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute 58 seconds. Griffin for tripping at 1:58 of the first period.
It'll be Tremblay on the draw. Back to the blue line, that's Sowersby. Back to the face-off dot. Over to Sowersby at the blue line. Trying to work the 2-man game. Sowersby just over his stick. It goes back to Sullivan, who retreats back to the neutral zone. Sullivan finding Lauren Perry, trying to go through. It'll be Steiner on the poke check. Goes back to center ice with D'Angelo. Through the skates. Oh, that looked like Lauren Perry. And it goes to Tremblay all the way down to the goal line, where Ella Sullivan will retrieve it for the Titans. Nearly turning it over and turning it over. It goes to Curran. Brielle Curran working at the face-off circle, shorthanded. Curran puts one in the center of the ice. It goes back to Rabazi. Rabazi slap shot way wide. And going to retrieve is Sowersby. Finding D'Angelo. D'Angelo through and too far for Lauren Perry. And Burlington will get it clear. The power play time didn't start, so apologies for that. That's on the scoreboard crew. There is Rabazi, stick handling. Rabazi 1-on-4 the other way. As Burlington gets a line change, Rabazi, save made by Dunphy. Coker working it over to Cleary. Seems like they're having issues with the power play scoreboard. They are keeping it in the box. I hope so. They're keeping track of the time. And it goes to Sullivan. And back to Weber. Weber retreating, finding Rabazi. Rabazi off the boards to Coker. And they play on as we're still having scoreboard difficulty. Goes back to Rabazi in her own defensive zone. Rabazi stick handling, off the boards pass, dumps the puck in, and looks like Griffin's fresh out the box, and Burlington's second line is out there. Goes over to Cleary, in front, no good. It'll be Grace Kazolius. Back to Brindle. Off the boards, Weber, trying to find Ciccolini. It goes back to Curran. Brielle Curran, down ice. That's Ciccolini. Sam Ciccolini dumps the puck in. And we'll have a little bit of line change for the Devs. Back to Emma Jones, the freshman. Kelsey Hatch, down ice. And chasing after it is Griffin, going against Maggie O'Malley. There's Curran on the forecheck. Over to Ciccolini, stuck in that left corner, cross ice. Right to Ellie Benjamin, and now it's stuck in the neutral zone. Off the boards pass. Titans enter the zone. That is Peyton Sowersby. Sowersby centers the pass for nobody. Still loose in front. Brindle maintains her post. Cross ice. No one there to tap it home. Goes back to Jones, and it'll be down the length of the ice and an icing with 9:45 left in the first period. Knotted at 0. Timing on the power play. Seems like they put on a phone clock.
And what's static? I'm all hearing static.
Burlington goal scored by number 7, Chloe Rabazi. Assistant number 2, Peyton Tremblay, and number 18, Sophia Cleary. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 17 seconds. Rabazi from Tremblay and Cleary at 6:17 of the first period.
camera look angled to you? Does the camera look angled to you?
Heart. Are there batteries anywhere? No? Double A. Hopefully Hart got us.
Hopefully. Chris is gonna have a talking to.
I am going to yell at Chris.
Pembroke penalty number 4.
My mom can't drop my mom down the ball right now. She
Time
can't drop them off.
of
My
the
dad
penalty,
might be
6
a
minutes,
bitch.
54 seconds.
I asked Hart if done. We just filmed this thing.
You film and then you can come back into whenever you can. And my dad will be 2030.
Taps it in. 2-0. Thank you.
Clutch.
She's one. 2 zip attempts over Pembroke. I think we're in for a long one, Brady. It's going to be fun. Let me turn this off.
Wait, talk.
I turn this off just to get the batteries in.
Okay.
Well, have your mom bring some though. We need 4. Or whoever in 30 minutes, whatever. Hopefully the voltage is still there.
We should be good. We should be fine.
Burlington power play goal scored by number 2, Caitlin Tremblay. Assisted by number 7, Chloe Ravazzo, and number 18, Sophia Cleary. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Power play goal by Tremblay, assisted by Ravazzi and Cleary, 7:15 of the first period.
Receiver's not working.
It's not?
No battery in the other one. Yeah, it's not even turning on.
Alright, during intermission, I'll run the turbo. You might just have to film.
Yeah.
We'll get someone to do it.
I don't know where the other battery is.
My dad's on the way.
Okay.
My dad will be on the way.
Okay!
He has to put the groceries away.
That's the what?
He has to put groceries away, but he'll be on the way. How many did you say we'll need? Like 4?
4.
I'll also have to fix the camera because it was angled. We should probably remember the goals so you can do a catch up.
Tremblay and
Ravazzi.
Burlington penalty number 18, Sophia Cleary, 2 minutes holding. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes and 2 seconds. That's Cleary holding at 9:02 of the first period.
I know, it's like,
my
right off the cup.
Brindle is good for an 8th grader.
Oh my God. Oh, great leg.
They cannot fix that scoreboard, my God.
I know, it's fine.
Hopefully we'll be here by like 3 or something. Chris is so fired.
Hopefully we'll have second and third period comments.
We will. My dad's on with. My dad was with us 4, so. We'll just have to remember.
There's only one of the batteries hard gave work, and the other 4 BCAT had didn't.
We'll just have to remember to take those out because I need to take those back.
I knew I should have said something to Chris.
Yeah,
I'm like, wireless mic? We usually have a corded one. He's like, no, you should be fine.
Yeah, how'd that turn out though?
Because he wanted to get out of there. He said, I want to get out of here. I'm just going to give you this, this, this. I'm gone.
Left to go in the first.
Well, intermission's like 15 minutes. So.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Oh.
Take away. Never mind. Hopefully this roster like doubles next year or something.
I hope so.
Toast. The batteries are working for the camera.
Wait for it! Good job, Dick! Back batteries and he just... I knew he packed batteries.
Okay, no, he packed the batteries. Not for all of them. Well, at least you got one thing, right? Right?
Hopefully
What?
it lasts until the end of the...
It will.
Did it just get to 1?
I have no idea when it got to 1. I just noticed it there.
Top blade, top shelf. Straight line. Nope.
Yeah, he did it. Alright, whatever. Chris, you're fired. Chris, you're fired. I think that's I think that's your first. Well, actually, this might be a good pass. Minute 43. What's the ball we have? This happened last time though. They got off to a hot start and then got lazy in the second. Not like it mattered because they were already up 5.
Well, they got lazy in the second when they were up, what, 5-0?
5-0, and then they won 92. They let up 2.
Lazy.
No, but she didn't even.
Burlington goes number 22, Shayla Coker.
Go straight up, Gracie!
Assistant number 12, Benjamin. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 17 seconds. That's Coker. Curran and Benjamin at 13-17 of the first period.
Penalty, power play time. Good time. I'm recording.
Honestly, dude, I did the most shocking thing today. It was just something I never thought I'd do.
Did your parents find out?
My mom cried.
What'd you do?
Nonetheless, a good one here, 3-0 Devs. They won 9-2 against Beverly a couple days ago. Wednesday, 9-2 against Beverly. Pembroke coming off a 3-2 win against Martha's Vineyard in overtime in Martha's Vineyard. So that must have felt good getting on the ferry and playing over at Martha's Vineyard. It's Algonquin or Westwood next up for either of these teams, correct?
Yes.
Algonquin being the 4 seed, Westwood being the 15. Brady's going to check that for us real quick. And it looks like the Zamboni had a rush job at the end of the first period, so a little delayed start here to the period. So the winner of 4 and 13 will play the winner of 5 and 22. Correct? So it's either home or on the road for the Devs or Pembroke. Well, Pembroke's on the road nonetheless. Okay, Robert, you can cut it until the second period, or whoever's editing this. As the skaters re-enter the ice, we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 56 seconds, and then a 1-and-4-second Pembroke power play. A lot of physical play in that second period, or first period, excuse me. A ton of power plays. I think it was 3 aside. And now we will start the second period. 3 total?
2 for us, 1 for them.
No. They had a couple. Nonetheless, 3-0 Devs. Anthony Matos, Brady Kosses on camera. Sweet 16 matchup for the MIAA Division II Girls Hockey Championship on the line. Winner to the Elite 8.
That's a neutral site, right?
Maybe, yeah. I think it might be. Burlington a little short-handed today with 10 skaters. Pembroke has basically their full roster here, so it's going to be real interesting as the game moves forward. How well conditioned these girls are. As Tremblay will get things started for the Devs, along with Lauren Perry for Pembroke. We get set back underway. It is Tremblay trying to put one on net, and falling over is Steiner. Back up top, that is Curran. Curran sends one down. Here come the Titans. Pembroke the other way. Pass to the left wing, no good. And it'll be Steiner finding Tremblay. Tremblay spin moves. Tremblay double teamed. Back up top, Curran at the blue line. It's Curran back to Tremblay. Spin move, pushed on the boards. Tremblay still in the corner. And Pembroke will go the other way with it on the counterattack. That was Lauren Perry on the steal. And it goes back to the Burlington defensive zone. 4 seconds left on the power play. It is Tremblay, and we are now 5-on-4 for the next minute. Pembroke trying to take advantage and get back into this one. Addison knee. Right circle, knee, tries, goes around. Knee, fakes the pass, now goes to Sowersby. Sowersby, cross ice, finding Sullivan. Down low, trying to find Gazeles. Over to knee again. Sowersby. D'Angelo on net. Tipped in front, still tipped. And Curran maintains her post, loose in front. Coker retrieves it, can't clear it. And Coker, another clear attempt. Shot on net by Knee. Save made, or blocked in front. Coker unable to clear that one. It's Crowell. And loose in front. And Knee had a wide open net, couldn't get it on her forehand. Sowersby, blue line on net, blocked by Tremblay, and she goes the other way. 3 seconds till we're back to even strength. Tremblay gets the steal. Caitlin Tremblay, forehand! Save made. Dunphy. Prime opportunity there for Tremblay, and Dunphy raises the left glove hand and denies it. There was plenty of chances there for Pembroke to put one in. And they still have plenty of fight left in them. It'll be Coker and Perry on the draw. Coker wins it for the Devs. It goes back up top for Curran. Here come the Titans on the counter. It's Perry. Goes right back to Griffin. Nikki Griffin. Off the boards pass. Here is Gazeles. Nothing there. Goes back to Curran. Coker will try and retrieve it. Does behind the net. Over to Knee. Addison Knee has time. Knee. Pass over to Perry. Cross the goal line. No one there. Now going the other way is Benjamin. Benjamin down ice. Trying to find Ciccolini, and it's an icing. With 12:13 to go in the second period. As the heat is back on. Nice and toasty. It's low right now. We're not sweating like we usually do, Brady. It'll be Tremblay and Sowersby. Sowersby wins it for Pembroke. Goes back to Hannaran. Over to Sowersby again, on net, loose in front, and Rabazi steals it. Up top, it's Cleary, Sophia Cleary on the left wing. Cleary around the goal line, losing the puck, and regained by Crowell. Down goes Pembroke. It's Rabazi, just over the stick of Tremblay. Over to Cleary again. Sophia Cleary can't get it to her forehand. It'll be stolen by Tremblay. Over to Rabazi. Chloe Rabazi working it. Rabazi in front. Tries to find Steiner. No one there. Tremblay. Rabazi again. Gets to her forehand. Rabazi left face-off circle. Rabazi tries to center it. Get past the pad of Dunphy. No good. Still in the offensive zone for the Devs. Clear attempt. Back to the blue line. Kept in by Steiner. As D'Angelo tried to push to the neutral zone. Again, it's now on the goal line. And going to get it is Griffin. Back up top, Rabazi. Rabazi puts one on. Loose in front. Steiner turns around. Pad save by Dunphy. Another clear attempt. Right there is Curran. On net, saved by Dunphy. And now it'll be D'Angelo finally for Pembroke, pushing this one ahead. Rabazi down ice, Tremblay 2-on-1. Tremblay forehand. Tremblay, it will just exit the zone. And now the puck dumped in by Ciccolini. Goes around town for Megan Hannaran. Pushing the pace. It's Ellis Sullivan. Sullivan up the left wing. Centers it for nobody. And there's Curran. Finding Benjamin. Benjamin cross ice, tries to find Ciccolini. Too long, and it'll be icing as Emma Jones chases that one down. Almost 5 minutes in. No score in the second. 3-0 overall in favor of the Devs. It'll be Lauren Perry and Shayla Coker on the draw. And it'll be Addison Nee taking control of it. That's Curran. No call there. It's Ciccolini on her forehand. Loose at the face-off dot. Titans push it to center ice where it'll be controlled by Curran. Curran down to Ciccolini on her left forehand. Cross ice, no good. Ellie Benjamin. Coker on net, doesn't reach. Dunphy. Down ice just off the skate of Addison Nee. And it'll be Brielle Curran to retrieve it. Down to Benjamin, and we have a whistle for what looks like a slash on Brielle Curran. So another power play for Pembroke. Trying to cut this lead down to 2 for the Devs. As we have the power play scoreboard working once again. It works to start the period. It'll be Lauren Perry and Emma Steiner. She backed out last second. Devs win it. It goes back to Rabazi. The Devs love short-handed goals. They had a bunch of them in the regular season. Poked free. Back up top. That's Perry. Perry. Haranan in front. Still loose in front. Tremblay's got it. Off the boards. Tries to get it to Cleary and can't seem to handle it. Back to Sowersby. Sowersby. Cross ice. And Rabazi got her stick on it. Cleary again. Tipped by Tremblay. Goes wide. It'll be Lauren Perry. Perry. Up top. D'Angelo shot. Doesn't reach Brindle. Cleared and is cleared. And now Sophia Cleary. She's got wheels. Cleary chasing it down, but Sowersby is there. Still loose. Steiner's got it. Emma Steiner working it to her forehand and denied by D'Angelo. D'Angelo now taking it the other way on the counterattack. Hannah D'Angelo on her forehand, backhands it right to Brindle, and Brindle will squander that chance. As me and Brady are in the thick of the Pembroke fans section. It'll be Coker and Perry on the draw. And we have a redo of the face-off. These Pembroke fans getting into it. They're on upset watch as they beat the higher seed Martha's Vineyard 3-2 down in the Vineyard. Face-off won by the Titans. Tries to keep it in his own. Coker unable to get it to her forehand. Shot on net by Sowersby goes wide, and puck flies all the way over to the face-off dot. Coker will control it off the boards. Shayla Coker, small but fast and physical. Shayla Coker, excuse me, tight play. And all that's just for it to be controlled in the neutral zone. There's Tremblay finding Rabazi. Rabazi down ice. Tries to push the pace to Coker in the offensive zone. Puck still loose. Tremblay is back on defense in case there's a counterattack. There's Coker on net. Save made by Dunphy. And she will squander that. About halfway through the period. Still 3-0 your score. So is it more of the same, Brady, in the second period, or did they play a little bit of a better period on Wednesday?
I think it's been a better period for them this game.
Looks like Steiner on the draw for the Devs. Going against Hannah D'Angelo. Steiner wins it, 9 seconds left on the power play. Rabazi falls over. Still loose in the corner. 2 seconds left. We're even strength. And Pembroke trying to take advantage of that. 2-on-3 the other way in favor of Burlington and squandered by Tremblay, who's more like a midfielder than a wing of anything. She's always back on defense, ready to stop a play. Here's Steiner, tries to get it to her forehand. Steiner pushes the pace, stolen away by the Titans before Tremblay, who is everywhere on the ice, squanders it. Tremblay fakes it, loose in front. Weber is there, pushes the pass to Tremblay, back in front, tries to find Steiner. It'll be Kelsey Hatch for Pembroke. Instead, it goes back to Cleary. Cleary in front, still loose to Curran in that left corner. Cleary, Ciccolini on net, blocked in front. There's Griffin, unable to shoot it. And Hatch pushes it down to the goal line. Resetting is Curran. Curran, Tremblay through her skates, and we'll have an icing. With 6:08 to go in the period.
Attention, please. This is a reminder we have a high school hockey event, and our first and most highest priority in this game is sportsmanship. Please respect the game, the players, and the officials. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian Brothers. You must hear the fans over here, Brady. On the face-off is Grace Kazolius. On the way is Benjamin, pushing the pace. This is Ciccolini. Ciccolini right through the skates of Hanrahan as Dunphy nearly whiffing on the pass. Good thing Sowersby was there. Here's Sowersby on the offensive end. Sowersby centering pass. Tried to find Hanrahan. Loose in the corner now. It's Ciccolini and company. And Coker will retrieve it out of that corner. Shayla Coker, the goal scorer. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin controlling. Nope, it goes down to Coker, who pushes it to the goal line. Looks like the first line of wingers. Nope, it's just Steiner coming in for the Devs. Centering pass, Benjamin. Benjamin could get it to her forehand. And that chance squandered by Pembroke. Steiner working it to center ice. Steiner, left face-off circle. Steiner spinning, poking it back. And delayed penalty coming, and it'll be Burlington on the power play. It'll be on Megan Hanrahan for a cross check. So the Devs look to quadruple their lead here. 4-0 with 5:06 to go in the second.
Pembroke penalty number 2, Megan Hanrahan, 2 minutes cross-checking.
Oh, I got that right. That's kudos to me. I got that right. Hanrahan. As Pembroke pushing the pace. That's D'Angelo. D'Angelo, Brindle. Right pad save. And now here's Coker as they're getting tied up on the other end. Now it's 4-on-3. Tremblay pushing the pace. Tremblay back at the face-off dot. Back to Rabazi. Steiner. Steiner centering pass. No good. Poked free by Rabazi. And here's D'Angelo. One-on-one with Brindle. D'Angelo save. Brindle. Back to center ice. It's Cleary. Finds Rabazi. 3-on-2. Chloe Rabazi. Center ice. Rabazi can't get it to her forehand. Rabazi still in that left corner. Rabazi again. Tries to find Tremblay. It goes back to Cleary. Cleary off the boards, tries to find Weber, but right there is Sullivan. Loose in front, puck is high and right to center ice. Rabazi is there, but right behind her is Sowersby. Sowersby with the forecheck. Rabazi working it to the boards, and there is a penalty on Burlington. As they stop play, there was a whistle. I guess not. We're going to continue play here. Shot on net. It does touch Rabazi. And it'll be 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. I believe it's a hold on Rabazi. Pembroke's getting into it. A lot of power plays today, a lot of penalties. They just need to take advantage of a couple of them. If they even have one, 2 goals on these power plays, they're still in this thing. But it's been the penalty kill and the goaltending for Burlington.
Well, it sounds like that they're getting too into it.
And looks like an official's timeout. Timeout Pembroke. As we get things back up and going in just a minute. 3-0 game. Brady, I know you've been on camera, but what have you noticed so far in this second period?
I've noticed a lot more physicality than I've seen from the girls this season. I mean, there's been a lot of like just small little scuffles, a lot of like hookings, cross-checkings. It's very interesting to see from them. It's a different side of Burlington.
Do you think the playoffs have a factor in that, or do Burlington know that Pembroke's more of a physical team and they got to get chippy early?
I think that the playoff mentality has something to do with it. Obviously, Burlington losing in, I think, in Elite Four last year, or was it Elite Eight? Elite Eight last year. So they're hoping to make it back there, and I think they're using that as motivation. That upset last year as motivation to make it even further this year, and they're taking it out on all their opponents.
And if you're Pembroke when this 4-on-4 ends, how do you get pucks through this Burlington defense? They haven't done anything. They had a couple chances in front, but it's in the wall of Brindle.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to capitalize on your opportunities. Pembroke having a massive opportunity to score on Burlington. Wide open shot, twice, wide open shot, and they just couldn't capitalize on it. If they were able to capitalize on these shots, they would be probably maybe even tied.
Excellent note there, Brady, as Kira Brindle goes back between her pipes. 4-on-4. It seems like almost half of this Lady Devs team has been in the box at least once today. 4-on-4 for 30 seconds, and then a minute and a half of Pembroke power play. Devs win the draw. It's Cleary. Cleary using that speed. She's got Tremblay to her left. If she gets control of it, she doesn't. It'll be Addison Nee going the other way. More of a faster Pembroke 4 out here. It'll be Steiner on the steal. Here's Steiner up that left wing. Good forecheck from Sowersby to control the puck and go cross ice. Tries to find D'Angelo. And it'll be the captain, Lauren Perry, up that left wing. Rabaz, and there's Steiner on the poke check. Tremblay dumps the puck down the ice. It's power play time for Pembroke, minute 20. Taking it the other way is Julia Crowell. Correction, that's Ella Sullivan. Goes back to Nee. On the left side of the goal line, Tremblay pokes it free. Cross ice, that's Nee. Nee finds D'Angelo. D'Angelo on net. Brindle closes the wickets. And it goes back to D'Angelo. D'Angelo, right face-off circle. Cross ice denied by Cleary and cleared to the neutral zone. 40 seconds left, power play. Goes back to Steiner, who dumps it in her offensive zone and gets a line change. 35 seconds left on the power play. 2:09 to go in the period. Goes back to Curran. Over to Tremblay in their defensive zone. Tremblay down ice, another clear. 20 seconds left, power play. Goes back to Sullivan. Ellis Sullivan. Right side, dumps it back for Sowersby. Sowersby off the boards. Finds D'Angelo. D'Angelo now 3-on-2 the other way. Hannah D'Angelo on net. Save Brindle. Loose rebound. No one's there. Sowersby on net. Blocks in front. Tremblay tried a little too eager. Sowersby on net. No one there to tip it in. Loose in front. And chance squandered by the Devs. We're back to even strength. Minute 25 to go. Off the boards. Goes back to Coker. Coker Over to Kieran, and Kieran will ice that. Minute 13 to go in the second period. Tons of chances. They're getting bodies in front of the net, and Pembroke just not taking advantage.
All of Devils.
Minute 13 to go, second period. Score hasn't changed. It's 3-0. Coker and Perry on the draw. Shot on net, save made, Brindle. Here's Coker. Coker off the boards pass, tries to find Ciccolini. It's loose, here's Benjamin on the poke check. Goes to Coker, Coker works her way in. Benjamin keeps the puck in, under a minute, it's Coker. In that corner, it's Benjamin loose in front, no one's there. And now hand going the other way with it. Correction, that's Hatch. Hatch finds Kazolius. Goes back to Rabazi. Pembroke dumps the puck in, 35 seconds to go. It'll be Curran. Off the boards pass, right to Pembroke. Loose in front, Devs are there. Curran taking it down. Curran, shot on net, doesn't even reach Dunphy. Goes back to Ciccolini. Over to Perry. Perry dumps it down. That's Curran. Over to Rabazi. 10 to go. Rabazi down ice right at the blue line is Ciccolini, who puts a shot on net, goes wide. That should wrap this period up. Score didn't change. It's 3-0. After 2, third period, we're going to switch sides. Devs are going to close this one out and go to the Elite Eight. Stay tuned.
Hey! Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, third period of action. Burlington Ice Palace, Anthony Matos, Brady, Kosses on camera, and a little bit of commentary. We got a good one, 3-0 Devs, scoreless second period for both sides. Brady, what'd you think of it?
Physical. Burlington's defense has been immaculate this game. I mean, Pembroke cannot get anything going on them. It's been the wall of the Devs.
As Pembroke coming off an upset against Martha's Vineyard Regional down in the Vineyard. Burlington, tons of bodies in front of the net, not even letting shots get through to Brindle, but she has been immaculate herself on breakaways. About 4, I'd want to say, big chances for Pembroke and no dice. Top line out there for both teams. It'll be Tremblay on the draw. Going against Hannah D'Angelo. Puck is dropped, third period's on. Pembroke wins it, we're underway, and it starts with a dump into Brindle, who pushes it aside. Goes over to Sowersby. And Brindle will not let anything happen that's too crazy. 11 seconds in. And it seems like the Zamboni is fine now, as we had some trouble last period. Same people on the draw. It'll be D'Angelo and Tremblay. Tremblay wins it. It goes out to Cleary and Steiner. As Steiner's pushing the pace down in that left corner. Steiner still's got it. Centers in for Cleary, and it goes behind the net. Working it now is Hanrahan. Down ice. Rabazi, little excuse me move. Chloe Rabazi gets to center ice, puts one on net. Save made by Dunphy. The sophomore. Only goalie listed on the roster. Along with the Devs, they only have one goalie themselves. Tremblay and Perry on the draw. And it'll be won by Pembroke. Still at the face-off dot. It's Tremblay trying to get it to her forehand in front of the net. Loose in front of the net, no one's there. Cleaned up by Weber, and net came off its pipes again. And it's the same net as in the first period. as we're only 45 seconds in. It'll be Coker and Perry. And puck still loose. Who's got it? It'll be Pembroke. Over to Lauren Perry. Perry pushing the pace. It'll be Knee. Addison Knee's got it. Knee through the neutral zone. Knee at the blue line, pushing it to the left wing. Met by Coker and friends in front. Dangerous chance for Pembroke as this one goes down for no ice. No icing called. Benjamin on the forecheck in the offensive zone. Stolen away by Perry. Lauren Perry pushing it forward. Poke checked by Ciccolini. And it'll be Curran. Still loose. Brindle maintaining her post. It'll be Griffin on the steal. Nikki Griffin pushing the pace. Griffin across the red line. Griffin centers it, shot. Falls over, still loose. Coker's got it. Coker, backhand, loose. No one there. And it's Cleary again. No dice. Coker off her stick goes to Steiner. Steiner centers it. Rabazi in front, save. Loose rebound back to the blue line. And Burlington trying to keep it in, they won't. It'll be poked away by Griffin. Now at the red line, Griffin dumps it back. Pembroke resets. It's over to Knee. Finding Rabazi. Chloe Rabazi. Nearly stolen away by D'Angelo. Steiner tries to poke it free. It goes back to Rabazi. Chloe Rabazi. Over to Steiner. Stolen away by Sowersby. Unable to control that one. It goes to Cleary, and Cleary dumps it back to the face-off dot. Icing is the call. 3:48 into the third period. Much more of a defensive second and start of the third period for the Devs. It could have just been adjustments from Pembroke. It could be Rick Sheehan's game plan. It's Maeve Shaughnessy on that one for Pembroke. Goes back to Sullivan. Sullivan on net way wide. Back up top, that is Emily Stone. On net, doesn't even come close to Brindle. Goes back to Sullivan, no one there. Again, it's D'Angelo off the boards, poked free, and here comes Ellie Benjamin on the breakaway. Benjamin puts one on net, save made by Dunphy, and right back on the forecheck is Ciccolini. And maybe offsides is the call. It is. Face-off will be just outside the blue line with the two captains, Perry and Tremblay. Tremblay's got it. Tremblay, wrist shot tipped by Sullivan. Goes back to the blue line. Tremblay cuts it off, tries to center it. Finds Rabazi. Rabazi wrister on net, and again, the net came off its pipe.
Fix the net.
Let's hope the net stays there.
It won't.
And it looks sturdy. Tremblay and Perry again. Tremblay wins it back to the blue line. It's Rabazi. Rabazi on net and turned aside by Dunphy. Here's Cleary. Goes over to Perry. Perry on the breakaway. It's Rabazi who poke checks it free. Rabazi off the skates of Steiner. Goes to Tremblay, back to Steiner. Steiner tries to get it to her forehand. And great defense from Stone. And there's Weber. Tries to dump it in. Instead it's Stone, poked free by Tremblay. Caitlin Tremblay's got it. And puck still loose. And it finds Cleary. Cleary, double teamed. Cleary finds Tremblay. No one's in front of the net. For a pass, it goes to Steiner. And Steiner gets it poked free by Stone. Here's Stone trying to push the pace. Goes back to Carly Weaver. And Steiner off the glass. Goes back to Sullivan. Ellis Sullivan. Sullivan losing the puck, kept in the zone by Tremblay. Tremblay's got it on net, way wide. And it goes back to Cleary. It might be a little too far, and it is. We will reset. It's Ciccolini. 5 minutes gone, third period, still 3-0. Here's Kieran. Kieran dumps the puck in to Dunphy, pushed aside, goes to Sullivan. Alice Sullivan off the boards, pass right to Kieran. Kieran still loose, goes back to D'Angelo. Here comes D'Angelo, the captain. D'Angelo pushing it forward. D'Angelo right aside, centers herself on net, wide of Kieran. Be retrieved by Nick Griffin. Griffin tries to find Steiner. It goes back to Griffin. Griffin behind the net. Over to Kieran. Kieran down to Coker. Shayla Coker, left wing. Coker, little nifty move. Coker on her forehand. Coker on net wide. Loose change in front, still loose. Ciccolini wide. Coker on net, still wide. Goes back and finally cleared by the Titans. And icing. Exactly 6 minutes gone.
Goal came off again.
Maybe we should put cement on these goals. Just to make sure it stays. And it's always been Pembroke's in the net too. Over there.
Suspicious.
It'll be Perry and Tremblay on the draw. There's Steiner with the heads up wraparound chance. Just wide. Goes back to Steiner. Over to Cleary. Cleary. Rabazi, one-timer. Save made. Dunphy. And we'll do it again 12 seconds later. It'll be Perry and Tremblay again. Draws one. It's Rabazi on net. Tipped. Steiner, if she had her head down and she falls over. No penalty. It's Rabazi. Rabazi centers herself. Rabazi pushing the pace, centering. Finds Steiner. Steiner on net. No one's there. In front, Weber is back along with Tremblay. We're 2-on-2. It's Lauren Perry. Perry on net. Maintaining her post is Brindle. Addison Knee on net, centering. No one's there. Here's Tremblay. She's dangerous in the open ice. Tremblay up that left wing. She has Cleary on her right, and great job from Sullivan. Tremblay does get it back, however. Tremblay tries to get it to her forehand. Loose in the corner. Cleary is there. And clock continues to tick. Cleary pokes it free. Cleary centers herself on net way wide. Back to Knee. Addison Knee right to Tremblay. Tremblay, Cleary, save made, rebound, score! It looks like Ciccolini is 4-zip. Possibly the kill shot on the Titans. A whole bunch of white jerseys around the net. It was Sam Ciccolini tipping it in. Her third of the playoffs. It's 4-zip.
I've heard this more now than I have in the Bruins.
4-zip Dev, 7:35 to go. First goal since the first period. And winning the face-off is D'Angelo. D'Angelo dumps the puck down to Maggie O'Malley. O'Malley unable to center herself. It goes back into that left corner. It'll be Sowersby. Sowersby putting one on net. Save made by Brindle. And that was a loud save. I heard that from here. A little over halfway gone with the period. And it was Ciccolini.
Assistant number 18, Sophia Cleary, and number 12, Brielle Curran. Time the goal, 7 minutes, 25 seconds.
Curran and Cleary
7:25 of the third period.
on the assists for the goal. And Coker will lose the draw. It goes back up top to Jones. Emma Jones on net, way wide. And it'll be Shayla Coker, the leader of this second line. Come up the left wing with speed. And runs into her own teammate, Ciccolini. It goes up to center ice. It's Benjamin. Benjamin's got it. Benjamin on net, save made by Dunphy. Up top, Griffin. And a glove save, loose in front. Sowersby up the left wing, 4-on-2 in favor of Burlington. Sowersby somehow gets through, stops on a hard dime, and it'll be Griffin. Griffin pass to nobody. It goes back to D'Angelo, who recoups at center ice. Heads up play by Knee. This is Knee on net, poked aside by Brindle. Back up top, that's Sullivan. Sullivan losing the puck, poked away by Ciccolini, and she will send it all the way to her offensive zone. And looks like the first line's out there for the Devs. 6 minutes to go, third period. It's Cleary on the forecheck, goes back. Weber on defense, goes back to Rabazi. Rabazi will control from the blue line. Poked free, it's Steiner. Steiner unable to connect with the puck. Goes back to Weber. Harley Weber over to Rabazi. Rabazi finding Tremblay. Tremblay tips it. Goes back to Rabazi somehow. 3-on-3 the other way. Rabazi working her way through. Rabazi has it on her forehand. Cross ice. And tipped away by Dunphy. Through the neutral zone with speed. Poked free by Tremblay. Dumped down and kept in by Hanrahan. Hanrahan dumps it down. Weber controls. 5:24 to go, third period. Tremblay back to Rabazi. Rabazi all the way down. Finds Steiner. Steiner one-on-one. Steiner has speed. Steiner backhand, forehand! Wide of Dunphy. And Tremblay on the steal. Tremblay in front. Steiner unable to cash it in. Goes back to Curran. Brielle Curran. No good. Falls over. That's on Sowersby. And now chasing after it is D'Angelo working against Benjamin. Excuse me, Curran. D'Angelo centers it wide for Sowersby. Still in the corner. It's Tremblay. Loose again. D'Angelo up top. That's Sullivan. Sullivan. Back over. That's Tremblay. Tremblay now. Working it up the left wing. Tries to self-pass off the boards. Does. No one's in front. Tremblay will control it off the boards. Centers it. Coker! Ciccolini. Save Dunphy. Benjamin. Back up top. Curran. Brielle Curran off the boards. Back to Benjamin in front. Trying to find Ciccolini on a backdoor tip. No good. Here's Alice Sullivan. Sullivan pushing the pace. 4 minutes to go. Pembroke needs 4. Goes back over. It's Curran to retrieve it. Brielle Curran around the ice. Tipped over. Ciccolini through center ice. Ciccolini has got it. Backhand, forehand, backhand. Working it. Still going. Now at the face-off dot. Back over to Rabazi. Rabazi, wrist shot. Way wide. Addison Knee will have it. Back to Weber. Goes over her stick. Here comes Pembroke. It's Lauren Perry 2-on-1. Lauren Perry on her forehand, backhand. Tipped away by Rabazi. Now falling over is Benjamin. And here comes Rabazi through the neutral zone. Rabazi's got it. On her backhand, forehand, 5-on-1. Rabazi save. Dunphy. With 3:15 to go, third period. This one looks wrapped up. Brady, do you mind checking if there's an update on the Algonquin score? We'll have that update momentarily. Goes back to Rabazi. Rabazi, wrister on net. Dunphy. Left stick stave. Just check the MIAA website. MIAA.net. Back to Rabazi. Rabazi tips it. It gets to Weber in neutral zone. Weber almost gave it up right to Sowersby. Instead, it will be Cleary pushing it to the blue line. Over to Maggie O'Malley, senior captain. Potentially her last game for Pembroke ice hockey. Cleary falls over. And they're going to call a trip on that with 2:37 to go.
Scroll down. Scroll. 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 Other way. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Bracket.
So Sowersby goes to the box. Burlington one more chance to tack on a goal, and it's on Sowersby with a body check. So 2-minute power play, trying to make this a 5-0 game. Loose in front and cleared. It'll be Curran. Here's Curran. Working it. Brielle Curran on net. Save made. Dunphy. Still in that left corner. It will be to Coker. Coker. Back to Curran. Or Griffin. Coker working it. Nearly stolen away. Goes back to Curran, who will reset. 2 minutes to go. Third and final period. Back to Coker, who enters the zone. Coker's got it. Coker. Cross ice. Griffin tries to find a tip. No good. Hasn't started yet. So we will await a winner of Algonquin and Westwood. And still loose in front. There's the tip from Griffin. No good. Coker on the forecheck. Goes back. Tries to get it back up top. Instead, it's off the boards. Here's Benjamin. Benjamin centering it for nobody. 1:25 to go, third period. Back to Coker. Coker's got it. It goes past her. And over to Curran. From her own blue line, Curran. Tip pass. Back to Brindle. Brindle will leave it for Curran, which goes down ice to Hanrahan in the neutral zone.
1 minute left in the period.
Down to Coker. Shayla Coker working it. Wrist shot. Wide. Gets her own rebound. Coker waiting. In front. Nobody there to cash in. And Steiner picks it up. Emma Steiner losing it. Hanrahan goes back through center ice where we are at even strength. 35 seconds to go. The Devs get it done. A defensive masterclass for Mick Sheehan's girls. They await the winner of Algonquin and Westwood as Steiner waltzes right through. It's in the center. Dunphy falls on it. And the sophomore goalie has held her own tonight. 22.4 to go on the clock. And on the faceoff will be Riley Reddy. And Shayla and Tremblay goes back to Rabazi. Rabazi off the boards. Tremblay. Tremblay's got it. Tremblay falling over is Steiner. Over to Audrey Laws. And it'll be Cleary. Score! Last few seconds. Cleary puts it in. The dagger in the heart of the Titans. 4 seconds to go. Sophia Cleary, the 8th grader. 5-zip. Looks like this one's going to be. What a third period to close this one out. And all smiles. And dead silence over here on the Pembroke fan section. Little unnecessary, but you know, you got a stat pad in the playoffs. And that'll wrap this one up. 5-zip, Lady Devs, they get it done at the Ice Palace. Anthony Matos, Brady Kosses. Hopefully we'll see you for an Elite 8 matchup. Winner TBD. Check the MIAA website. Toodaloo, bye for now.